Let's try this again. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Gamer017. Welcome to the Random Percent Cup Week 1 recap. This is going to be a podcast of the top four finishers of the Week 1 of the Random Percent tournament. Looks like we got some good races here. I am joined in the booth by Velu B. How are you doing today, Velu?
I'm doing a great, Gambit, and excited to see this Random Cup, how it plays out. Of course, Random Percent means that pretty much all of the randomization options are utilizing the tri-state feature that's in this newest version of the Randomizer. As we see Erdrick's sword get picked up right at the beginning in the throne room, so that 5 strength we started out with just immediately is like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so you would normally think, oh my gosh, 5 strength, this is going to be a slog to start with. Now, the sword's going to make up for that and give us at least some punching power right here outside of Temptation. One of the random stats that we're about to see here with this Magician kill is we have random XP from enemies. So that Magician just gave us 73 experience, and we're going to jump some levels real quick.
Yeah, so that Magician giving big experience points there, so that's randomized. Also, we see that the maps are randomized. That's another option that could have been turned off, but it looks like this is definitely a randomized map. And it looks like Sherlock is right close to home, as well as a cave.
Yeah, you see on Angel's screen the cave up in the top right there. Sherlock over to the right a little bit, as we saw. Good to note that Sherlock's so close to home because easy walk from Tangagel to get your dive on. Be interesting to see one of the flags that could be on is a short Sherlock. It'll be fun to see if that's on or if we gotta make the long trek down. But we see that cave is freebie cave, and it's just gold.
Yeah, so potentially if they maybe find a town nearby, they could do a slow gold grind on that. Full plate armor and a broadsword is fairly accessible with that kind of a gold grind. We'll see if they can't make something out of it.
Yeah, Silver Shield also possibly available with that little gold grind there. If a town with a Silver Shield has one. Also going to be interesting to see, we could also have randomized item prices. So that Silver Shield might be full price, it might be more, it might be less.
That's right. With the randomized prices, they can be super cheap. It's truly randomized, like not even within reason. You can see clubs going for 10,000 gold and silver shields for 110.
Speaking of gold, Nineveh finds a gold man who puts him to sleep and casts Hurt on him, and probably going to be sent home.
Angel FM, meanwhile, picks up that Hurt More spell at level 7 there. Everybody's been doing a bit of grinding, but Angel first to get to level 7, which comes with the big boomstick there. That just makes a lot of monsters trivial this early on, so that's a great get for Angel FM.
Yeah, one of the flags that we didn't really get to discuss because we're 2 minutes in, we're already level 7, we could have had Heal and Hurt before Heal More and Hurt More, since we did start with Heal and Hurt early on.
Yeah, so we'll never know if that was set or just randomly happened that way. Tristal also getting the Hurt More spell at level 7. Angel grinding in this desert just to the north here, picking up another 88 experience and level 8. So whatever he's grabbing here, the monsters are given that sweet experience. I think these slimes might be the 88 point culprits.
Yeah, the blue slimes are 88 each, which is very nice to see. I'll take blue slimes for 88 experience any day, all day.
Yeah, absolutely. And he finds a town just on the other side of the bridge. And Tristal also in town. It's Cantlin. They're virtually high-fiving. Angel nopes right out. Probably wants to use up a little bit more of that magic before going in. Tristal, on the other hand, checking the shop.
Oh, some very expensive stuff, and probably not anything we're going to pick up right now. What? Tristal?
Kind of forgot that we picked up Erdrick's sword at the beginning there. Those swords in the throne room, it's easy to forget.
So if Tristal had accidentally bought that and sold the Erdrick sword, do you think he would have reset immediately?
Maybe.
In the meantime, we do see a large shield for 101 gold and a full plate for about 600, I believe. So that's some good pickups there on Tristal's side.
Absolutely. Arm Polly, meanwhile, grinding by Sherlock. He's enjoying these Magidrakes here. They're picking up 35 at a time. Naminva going into the gold cave there. Everybody's hit their Hurt More level at this point. But I would say Angel and Tristal have used it to just push out a little bit further, whereas the other two are still kind of in a little bit of a grind and close to home, as an Armor Knight sends Angel FM back home.
That even with these early levels, the early hurt more, Armored Knight still hurt. So Angel finding out the hard way. Tristal finding the Fun Police, trying to hurt Mort, and to no effect, and Scalise at home as well.
Yeah, so Red Dragon sending Tristal MTG home. Angel FM picks up 158 experience from was that a red slime?
I believe it was.
And Magician there, which, I mean, you know, the 73 for the Magician's like Tantagel zone is pretty good grind as well.
Yeah, Nimva finding Swamp Cave, Swamp South. He's going to try to see what's on the other side.
Meanwhile, Iron Polly finds a pair of towns next to a swamp. So let's see if he can make it in. It's Rimmildar.
Hey, keys. Keys are going to be a wonderful thing. Going to be able to check the Tentadel Treasury. Going to be able to... well, that's pretty much all we have access to. No, we have Cantley. We can get coordinates, too.
Absolutely. As Niminva finds Garenham just on the other side of the swamp, it looks like.
Yeah, no keys. No keys yet, so not going to be able to check the back of it, but still a nice find to know where it is. That was a Metal Scorpion on the Angel side that gave us 1 XP. I don't think we'll be fighting many of them.
Yeah, I don't think so. And it looks like Tristal has also made his way through the swamp as well. So we've got some divergent paths at this point. A couple folks venturing through the swamp. Arm Polly venturing down and finding Rimmildar and another town next to it once he's done taking care of Rimmildar homework. Angel going kind of to the north of where he was grinding earlier and clearing out some exploration that way. So interesting different paths going on here.
I'm probably picking up a curse belt from the Rimmildar chest there, which means at least one search spot's going to have something.
That's right. The curse belts in Dragon Warrior Randomizer signify whether or not something will be found on one of the 3 searchable areas. That could be Cole, the coordinate spot, or behind the armor shop in Hawksness.
Mind Tristal finding the Goldman. Got put to sleep. He's going to try to fight the Goldman. Probably not a bad idea, considering it seems to be a high hurt percentage there, and hurt's not doing too much damage. 104 experience, 41 gold. Not very gold for the Goldman this time, but decent experience at least.
Absolutely. So Nimova gets taken down by a Magiwyvern. I think, I could be wrong, I think it looked like it sleep locked him maybe. And we've got Hawksness is next to Rimmildar.
And Hawks is right next to Rimmildar. It's not a bad thing. You can heal up, get some things, and if it's a decent thing on the grind tile, well, I say decent because, you know, random EXP, it could be a nice monster that gives absolutely nothing.
I think we're going to find out here in a second as Arm Polly steps on the tile and hits a red dragon. 57 hit points, a red dragon fight does not make, I would say.
Yeah, I think we're going to be sent home. Yep, there we go. We're being sent home. That's fine. Angel, in the meantime, I think got level 9, or level 10, picked up Heal More. So we now have both Hurt and Heal More.
Absolutely, and that Heal More is a welcome sight. At 75 hit points in Heal More, the Red Dragon fight actually in Hawksness becomes kind of a viable thing. So Arm Polly knowing where that is and being, you know, level 9, he's you know, within striking range of being able to do it and knowledge. Angel FM doing a good job just powering through the levels. He's found Breckenary here, gets a top off and is going to continue the exploration. Naminba taking on a metal slime. It's sticking around.
Well, it
Come
was
on,
sticking
Naminba.
around.
Oh, it ran away.
Yep. Meantime, Arm Polly took advantage of the Death Warp, checking out the Tantadel Treasury. Nothing really good in there. Did get a magic key refund, and it's going to stop up on the rest of the keys to check and see what's underneath Tantagel today.
Looks like Nim also picked up a magic armor while we weren't looking, so he's the best dressed out of all of our runners, and has now found Rimmildar. Will be picking up some keys of his own, and yeah, he's doing all right there. Arm Polly has now found the blue slimes and is grinding up north of Tantagel. Angel FM tried to take on a red dragon. Let's see if he can get this down.
No, tries to run and is going to get sent home instead. Arn Polly also picking up the knowledge Dirt Cave is underneath Tantajo. So find our homework. All you got to do is Death Warp home, and you can pick up the Rainbow Drop.
Yeah, and with Charlock right there, that's just a quick home, pick it up, and go in if you're, at go level.
And finding Hoxus is going to go check the spike tile, probably find that red dragon and say, this is probably not doable here.
Yeah, just the hit points alone and not having a decent heal spell. They seem to be fairly vanilla-ish in their stats and how much damage they're doing. So you really need to have a sizable amount of hit points and some heal mores under your belt to take them down. Kind of like a little mini Dragon Lord fight.
Angel finding the Harp Turning Cave, so that's going to be good knowledge for later on. Also, from the red dragons we've seen so far, I've only seen them attack, so they might only have Punch More. So, no abilities, which is not a bad thing for our runners.
Yeah, absolutely. The red dragons with sleep or something like that could certainly be a much more horrible force to reckon with, especially on a spike tile, potentially covering an important item.
Angel FM found Mountain Cave, I believe, and picks up a pair of wings from the last chest. I think it was gold and something else that was really trivial in the other two. Oh, sorry, grave, not mountain, as Angel corrects me.
Here he is in the grave. Finds the Spectre. Burns a hurt more on that. It's worth 99 experience, so not a bad thing to spend some magic on. And of course, the Armor Knight's probably difficult to run from, so might as well fight through them.
See if the Armor Knight's going to be worth it at all, as Angel takes it down and picks up a whole whopping 63 experience. That's probably not worth the 2 hurt mores, is it?
2 hurt mores and a heal more, because you got to heal after that, too.
But it does get Angel 11, gets him to level 11. HP and MP are looking nice. Everything else is still lacking.
Yeah, but again, that HP is a welcome sight. It makes, otherwise unfightable fights fightable now with that sizable hit points and heal more, right? You can fight through anything if you've got the resources for it.
Yeah, Tristle's sitting back home, unfortunately. Only has 27 experience to get to level 10, and that'll get him heal more. Probably be a very, very welcome sight. Arn Polly already at level 10 is going to go check coordinates.
Yeah, so he's powering through those barrier tiles right now, and it looks like Namimba right on his tail.
15 north, 50 east. That's pretty countable, I think.
Yeah, I mean, 50, as long as there isn't too much stuff in the way, it should be a countable thing. I don't think, it looks like it's pretty wide open going to the east here, just looking at Tristel's screen. There is that big river. Now, there is the edge of the map there, so I don't know if that's 50 steps over or more. They might have to get through that big lake that we see here on Tristel MTG screen.
Quite possibly, but if we dive far enough south or north, well, I think there's a river to the north, but if we dive far enough south, we might be able to get around it. It's just a matter of, can you keep your count when you do so?
Yeah, that's the hard bit, especially picking up encounters all along the way. Repel still hasn't come up. They've seen some fairy water towns. I'm not sure if anybody's stocked up on any yet.
Not sure, and I'm not sure how much these runners would want to use Repel at this point, considering how many of these lower tier enemies, like the slimes and red slimes, are giving so much experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of when you are done with your grind and ready to explore in earnest, pop that Repel and go. But right now, they certainly are not at a go level, so you might as well take it as it comes, as Arn Polly stumbles into the mountain cave, or rather the mountain grave, we'll call it that.
One thing, Arn Polly just took out an Axe Knight, which gave him a whopping 13 EXP, so Axe Knight's probably not going to be good to grind on this season.
Oh, I thought the Axe Knight was the most efficient grind that you could be. Not today, folks, not today.
Navimba, trying to do a count, walks down south below Charlock, is going to walk all the way over and find a lake, and we'll see how he wants to proceed from here.
Proceed on into Breckenary and rest up, it looks like. Maybe check the shop. I don't think Tristel's picked up any good armor yet.
Doesn't look like anything good there. Full plate was the best thing. Tristle already having the full plate probably just says, yeah, no, I'm good right now.
Yeah, maybe just checking for that magic. A little bit of healing factor never hurt nobody.
Meantime, Angel levels up to level 12. He's going to pick up the spell of Return. It's not really any help right now, but...
Well, you know, as far away as, you know, things are, and that Charlock and Homework are all back at Tantagel, mapped right, you know, the return can save you quite a bit of time back rather than trying to suss out a death warp.
Very true, and depending on where we find the armor, could end up... Whoa, hey, oh, look, Metal Slime's no baby breath.
And Angel pays the price for it, going home without the return spell. Well, he has it, but he didn't cast it.
Why cast it when you can just have a Metal Slime breathe fire on you? In the meantime, Tristle found coal and finds a Star Wyvern on the search spot. That means we do have treasure guards on.
And I believe treasure guards with Tri-State means each treasure is independently 50-50 of being guarded, I think is how that works. And there's Erdrick's armor.
Yeah, that's huge for Tristle. That's going to be a big pickup. Pretty much nothing really scares him at this point. Big defense boost. Interesting to see if he decides to do a little bit of grinding with the armor, or if he decides to just keep on exploring, because either way works.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a cave right there, so that's probably the first place we'll see him go, as he's maybe going to fight this metal slime that's also breathing breath on him. Excellent move! Get out of here, metal slime. Give me your whopping 31 experience. It was totally worth the 5 or 6 rounds it took to fight you.
Yeah, at this point, Tristle probably saying, you know what, any metal slime I find, it can run. I don't care anymore. In the meantime, I believe that is... Gosh, that's mountain, isn't it, Tristle just found?
Yeah, Tristle's in the mountain, and it looks like he was I think this might be Tristle's first cave. It looked like he checked the stairs just in case it was random chests or random stair shuffler. It was not.
Well, there's a dragon scale, so barring a silver shield, Tristle is as armored up as he can get. We have not seen a silver shield yet. Still on the lookout for that, but we do know random prices is on, so no clue how much that silver shield's going to cost.
Well, Naminva has found coal, so we'll be picking up his armor in just a moment, and probably follow straight down Tristle's path into the mountain, just because it's right there.
To answer your question, chat, we have seen Garenham. Garenham is on the other side of Swamp Cave, and I believe there's nothing else. I think people have explored it enough to know that there's nothing else on this side of the world.
I don't think anybody's made it there with keys yet, though. I don't think we've seen the back of Garenham just yet.
Very true. And speaking of, Angel is actually walking into Garenham right now. Unfortunately, I do believe Angel does not have keys, so we're not going to see anything.
Wings and some gold in the double chest, or the 2-chest area in the mountain. I'm not sure if Tristle picked up the solo chest down here yet.
Angel finding where the magic armor was. It was in Garenham, and it was only 101 gold, I think. So, actually got a good refund for selling his full plate back.
Gotta love it when you take an armor upgrade and they pay you for it. So the last chest is an herb inside the mountain. I did not see the solo chest. I'm sure Chat can let us know what that was, but I don't think it was anything of note. So, Mountain Cave kind of a bust, unless you really wanted that dragon scale.
Arn Polly, unfortunately, finding a wizard, taking a death to it, going to go back home. And Tristle taking on a Spectre for that 99 experience, which is not a bad piece of grind right there. Looks like Arn Polly's going to try to make it count from here.
Yeah, I see that stutter step. So we'll see how he manages that lake to the east.
Angel, in the meantime, looks like he is finishing his loop on that second continent and discovering the news that there ain't nothing up here.
Just a lone Garenham with a grave and a couple chests in the back. And some cheap magic armor.
It's gonna take
I don't think we've seen the trade-in cave, right? The staff cave is.
Yes, we've seen it. Somebody saw it. I believe Angel's the one who found it. But we have seen the heart turning cave. Yes. And we've seen Jerk as well. Arn Polly with the first one with keys checked underneath Tantagel, and Jerk is underneath Tantagel.
So the collective we knows where those things are, but maybe not each individual.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I think the tablet is the only cave left that we have not seen.
Looks like Angel is trying to make it count once again. Oh wait, Angel's not making it count. Angel doesn't have keys, so doesn't have coordinates yet.
Find Rimmildar eventually. Looks like he's kind of mapping north, and I think Rimmildar in that was to the south. Would be my guess.
And unfortunately, he comes across a red dragon. He's going to try to fight it this time. I mean, you've got the HP, you've got decent strength with that Erdrick sword. Got decent defense, might as well.
Yeah, and with the heal more spell and all those hit points, it goes down. You didn't even need to cast it. There it is. 78 experience and a level. Level 13 comes with 2 power, 1 speed, and 19 whole hit points, 17 magic, and the outside spell.
So we've got everything but Repel. In all honesty, Repel is probably the one spell that these runners aren't going to want today.
Yeah, not unless they kind of hit a go level and still haven't hit any of the exploration, which, I mean, to Angel's credit, Angel definitely is getting closer to the level and has the least amount of progression items. So, Repel very well might come into it for him.
To answer the question in chat, other times we're not revealed. There is on a Discord, there is a link to a document which shows the results, well, not their times, but placings of everybody if you do want to check, but we have not revealed them on stream, no. Angel getting an excellent move on the Armor Knight, picks up the whole 63 experience that gives him. Finds a Road Scorpion. It's going to cast Hurt more. And picks up a whopping 112. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, the Rogue Scorpion's pretty good. As Angel FM now is going to hit Cole and then probably dive the mountain, because that seems to be what everybody does as soon as they meet Cole and the armor.
It's a valid play.
Slim Chi G hitting level 12 now. Arm Polly making the mandatory stop at the Motel 6 in Breckenary.
And now we have Arn Polly just leaving Rimmildar. We have Tristal finding Rimmildar, going to pick up some keys. We've got Mimba in Hawk's Nest running away from the Metal Scorpion.
Yeah, at level 10, I think he stands a shot against the Red Dragon here. He's got, what, 75 hit points? Not sure where the attack power is right now. Like, how many swings will it take?
And so it'll be interesting to see as we keep going forward who grinds on what, since we have some very, very low-level enemies that give some pretty good EXP, and we also have some higher-level ones that don't. Do you just stick with the lower-tier enemies that might run away on the first try if they get a sneak attack, or do we seek out some of those higher tiers that we know we can still one-shot, but aren't going to give us much experience?
I think probably since all of the spikes, or well, I guess the only spike we've seen is this red dragon, but it's certainly underwhelming, right? 78 experience. So you've got to find yourself a desert somewhere that has, I think the one that probably has the most depth, maybe 2 or 3 monsters that give pretty good experience. I think is probably what, or at least that's what I did when I went through it. That's what I was looking for my grinding. This is the only spike we've seen, right? Nobody's gone and checked in the swamp, have they?
Correct. No one's gone and checked Cave Spike. The only spike we've seen is this red dragon here on Hawksness, which Nimba looks like it's going to be able to take out using the Heal Wars, just taking it on. Probably the first to show us what's under here.
Yeah, he's burned his last heal more, but down it goes. Gets his 78 XP, and
hey, that's a
silver heart's in the back. Yeah, once he gets to the trade-in, I'm not sure if he's seen it yet, but once he gets to the trade-in, it's always nice to get your harp done and out of the way. Just because there's an intermediary step there. Probably won't see him play the harp. That's my favorite strategy, but it's very, very niche.
I don't know. Playing the harp might actually be a sound strategy here, depending on what it brings you. Let's say you play the harp by Tangible, brings you a blue slime. I'd say you get experience for free.
True, true. And it looks like Tristal's walking out of Hawksness. I'm not sure if he fought that red dragon really fast or not, but he was in and out real quick there. Looks like a yes.
Yeah, because Silver Harp stood up on a stream, so I believe he does have.
And so we've got all of our runners have different stuff. Naminva's got the token and the harp. We've got Polly with the stones. Tristal with harp only. Angel FM finally finding keys, and Rimmildar and Royal probably get the harp in Hawksness once he's done taking care of all the business here.
So Tristan's going to head back to Tangible.
Oh, Polly finding the staff trade-in cave, but no harp to trade in for the staff.
Oh, Nimba gets an excellent move on the wizard, but it dodges.
Ooh, wizard.
Yeah, wizards with that sleep spell, not necessarily fun. Has any of our runners defeated one? We don't know what kind of experience it gives. I wonder if it'd be worth sitting through that sleep and trying to take him on.
I mean, you'd have to maybe pop that, I mean, they've got stop spell, so they could definitely do that.
Looks like Arnpolly's found a good space to grind, going after these rose scorpions, which we know give 112 experience.
And then fighting the wizard again. He did not cast stop spell. He takes 3 hits before it sleeps him. Still asleep. And down he goes. Alright, Tristal making his way through the swamp cave, key in hand, so he'll probably be checking the back of Garenham shortly.
And that'll be our first check in the back, won't it?
I think so, and I believe we've deduced that it has to be the tablet cave, but there might be treasure in there or in the 3 chests.
I'm gonna stock up on herbs here while we're here. Not a bad idea.
Angel FM taking out the red dragon, casting return immediately. Namimba making his way to the harp trait.
I believe Angel is beelining it to the staff turning cave, if I'm not mistaken.
And where did Arn Polly find the stones? Was it on the coordinate? No, token was coordinate.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nimba found the coordinate, found the token. I don't know where we found the stones at. Meantime, Angel picks up the Staff of Rain.
Knocking out those progression items.
I'm probably picking up Gwaylin, probably going to use the Gwaylin positioning system to help him find said token on the search spot. And Angel just now heading into Cantlin to get the coordinates, I believe.
I'm just trying to take a look here. So Angel's level 13 with 5,300 experience. Just trying to see if we're on like fast or very fast or random for experience levels.
I believe we're on fast.
Yeah, that would make sense. So like if he hits it at 56, 25, 14, that could confirm it for us.
Correct.
And Angel now looks like he's doing a count.
Not surprising. Getting the coordinates, casting return, going home, and just saying, hey, let's count this out. This is not that bad of a count. Ironically enough, the count will take us right through Sharlock, but we have to go around.
As Miva's diving the deep grave on his way to chest 4. Arm Polly's in Garenham with Princess in hand. Not a bad idea picking her up on the way if you think you're going to be using her anyways. Just kind of 2 birds with 1 stone as you explore the back of Garen.
Yep, and if Arn Polly is, as far as we are here in the booth, probably realizes that this has to be Tablet Cave, so no worries about accidentally getting killed and having to lose Gwaylin. Just an easy walkthrough and then probably cast outside and return.
And Namimba gets the Stones of Sunlight on the Green Dragon guarded chest 4 of the grave. Green Dragon gave up 135 experience on that.
I mean, that's not too bad for a Green Dragon. You would like a little bit more for that. In the meantime, Tablet Cave is just a torch.
Fortune and outside.
Yeah, looking at our HP totals, we've got both Angel and Arn Polly at level 13 with 121 HP. However, our attack power is still sorely lacking at 92. I don't think any of our runners have seen a Death Necklace yet, have they?
I don't think they have, and you know, Death Necklace potentially could not be on. I haven't been paying. I mean, I don't think I've seen like 120 gold chest or something like that, but it's possible that there just isn't a Death Necklace.
That's entirely possible. I mean, I think the runners of this one are hoping for one. It would be great to find, because again, this attack power is a little low, and you know, you don't want to grind too much, but that strength attack power is really lacking.
Yeah, and with even though it's fast experience levels, they are at the point where each level is starting to get really, really far and far apart. Couple thousand experience points each here in just another level or so.
Yeah, and Angel pretty much confirming that we were on fast is at level 14 now. with 5,900. So next level would be 7,500 experience.
And just a paltry 95 attack power at that.
And that's with the sword too. So I mean, take that in mind. Death Necklace would be great. Fighter's Ring would be an excellent pickup.
Polly trying out this blue dragon in Hawksness here. It looks like he's just about got it down. Yeah, there it goes. It's got 127 experience, so actually the green dragons are giving a little bit more experience than the blue dragons are, and they seem to be a little bit easier to take out as well. Tristal meets a wizard. Hits it with a stop spell immediately, blocks the sleep.
Yeah, so this will be the first time on stream we've seen how much XP a wizard gives, isn't it?
I do believe it is.
So provided Tristal gets through it, which he should. And there we go, and that is 263 experience. I think I know what I want to grind on.
Yeah, so now that we've seen how much wizards are worth, I feel okay saying that that's what I grinded on when I did this seed.
That same here. That's exactly what I grinded on. Was I found a nice zone with wizards and blue slimes, and that was what I walked back and forth in.
Yeah, just north of Tantagel, right?
Yep. Yeah, those wizards with 270 and blue slimes with 88. That made for a decent grind.
It absolutely does, as our Polly takes care of Hawksness, makes his way out. Tristal finding this green dragon here. Angel FM checking the back, getting a key fund, some gold, and fairy water in Garenham, and then he'll maybe go down and get a torch at the bottom of the tablet cave.
Now, we haven't seen if anyone is tried to use a fairy water yet at all in either battle or on themselves, so we don't know if fairy water is usable.
Oh, that's right. That's a flag that's tri-state as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And you know, that with this low attack power might come into play, right? I mean, fairy water is how you overcome, you know, being maybe 128 attack power. You go in with an inventory full of fairy waters, you can take out the Dragon Lord. But if it doesn't work, you could potentially go down there and just find yourself with a bunch of useless bathwater. That's not going to help you at all.
Very, very true. It'll be interesting to see if any of our runners try that, especially if our attack power stays this low. Seeing if someone tries to make a dive and use a fairy water and see what happens.
Polly using the GPS, sees he's quite close to where he needs to be, just has to go a little bit further north. I think it's in that little piece that's sticking out there.
It's right around the corner, I believe, and yep, there's the token.
Very good. So our runners all getting their homework items checked off. All of them have at least 2 things and are slowly but surely getting everything turned in and transitioning more from exploration to, okay, where's my grind? Because I have not got the attack power that I need to do this.
Yeah, looking like we have... Polly has everything but the staff, just needs to find a staff turning cave. Nineveh has everything, just needs to head down into the Tantagel basement and get the rainbow drop. Angel's still looking for those stones, and Tristal's still looking for that token.
Nim has found the grind spot. He's fighting blue slime right now, and there are wizards in that desert too.
Yep, that is the spot. That is the wonderful wizard slime, attack crazy and have fun spot.
And really, Nim is more or less in grind and go mode. He hasn't turned in the rainbow drop yet, but it's just right there in Tantagel basement. So, you know, when he's done grinding, you can just go there and do it. So, this is effectively a grind and go for Nim.
Yeah, so now it's all going to come down to what level do you go on? When do you decide, okay, I think I'm ready to go? Right now it's no, because right now we can't even do any damage to Dragon Lord 2.
Negative damage. You hit him and he heals. At least according to my formula.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but the formula is for the Dragon Lord 2 fight, take minus 100 attack power, and then whatever's left over, you divide by 2, that's your maximum, divide by 2 again, that's your minimum.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So basically, Like Niminva is hitting him for -2 to -4 damage, I believe. So that's healing, right?
Yeah, but all our other stats are just amazing. Pretty good agility. Hit points are amazing. Hit points are death necklace range already. MP is wonderful. We've got enough heal mores in the tank to get through a Dragon Lord fight. We just need the attack power to do it.
Yep, and Angel FM picks up his Stones of Sunlight, opts to continue down deep into the grave. I think probably looking for that Death Necklace in hopes that it's down there. He recognizes that strength is just Garbo and is going for it. That's the only explanation. He's in chat. He could probably tell us.
I would agree with that assessment. I know running this seed at this point in the seed when I was searching for that Death Necklace and hoping for it so badly. But at this point, we've seen pretty much everything on the overworld, so if it's out there, it's got to be in Charlock.
Angel FM gets sleeped by the wizard. This is his first time, I think, seeing a wizard, or at least seeing a wizard sleep him.
And the good news is we've got the HP to survive a couple rounds of sleeping before we go through. Just gotta be a little careful because there we go. We woke up, we get excellent move. We take the wizard down, we get the 263 experience, and that is a wonderful boon.
Absolutely. So wizards, good monsters. You just got to get that stop spell off on them. Crystal decides that screw this count, I'm taking the princess to the king, and is going to turn her in for a nice Garmin positioning system there. It guided directly to the token.
Turn left, turn left, turn left. Meantime, Angel is going into the lock shops in Cantland. He's going to check out the armor there, or the shields there. Looking for the silver shield, I imagine. And unfortunately does not find it.
Yep, no silver shield. Niminva still grinding away on these wizards here. Wizards and blue slimes. Yeah, I think he's been seeing more blue slimes than wizards. But still, just powering through and catching up on the experience. He's about 1,400 behind Angel FM, the XP leader, at this point. And in a dedicated grind, he'll keep catching up.
Yeah, that's only 6 wizards. So, in the meantime, Angel is going to turn in the homework, get the rainbow drop. Interesting to see if he decides to dive into Charlock on the hunt for that Death Necklace, or if he decides to kind of keep grinding.
Yeah, definitely interesting to see the play here. Looks like he's Charlock bound, as I see. We know it's just right, the screen and a half to the east there.
Yep. So now we're going to get to find out: is this a short Charlock or is it regular Charlock? Regular Charlock, we got to walk through those. That long hallway, and then it's long basement floors, and then down to the bottom floor. Short Charlock, we just get popped back on the lower floors. Let's find out.
Yeah, it could be a really quick 6 chests, plus, Oh, yeah, and it is short. Awesome.
Yep, that's going to be a very quick 6 chests. Let's see what we see here.
Absolutely. Angel hoping to not have to go check the vanilla sword location. We get a magic key, though. Herb, a belt, a fighter's ring. That's a couple extra attack power.
Yeah, fighter's ring is a huge find there.
That was the 100 gold chest. That was the Death Necklace.
Yep. So no Death Necklace in this seed, and I can tell you from my playthrough, when I figured that out, I was saying words that cannot be repeated on Restream.
Angel FM, you didn't pick up the Death Necklace and put it on. You picked up the 120 gold Death Necklace chest. Oh, that's the fighter's ring. Never mind. I'm just reading the tracker wrong.
In the meantime, Angel's going to go probably check the spike tile. I don't foresee him trying to take on a Dragon Lord, knowing for a fact Angel's a good enough runner to know I can't damage the Dragon Lord right now. There's no point trying that. But definitely check the spike tile, see if we get something that gives at least decent experience.
Yeah, the spikes that they've seen so far have not been good. I don't recall what was on... We've seen some princess rescues, but I didn't see anybody actually fight whatever was there, but nobody's grinding on it, so I imagine it wasn't any good.
I actually don't remember what it was. I want to say it was dragon of some sort, but I don't remember. Like, my memory wants to say blue dragon, but I'm not positive.
Could have been that blue dragon we saw. Somebody fighting.
Meantime, Nim finds another wizard, stop spells it, and is going to go to town and get that experience.
Yeah, and once you get that stop spell off, as much as it likes to cast sleep, you've got so many free attacks. It's a really nice grind, and the town is just right there to refill your health and magic as well. So it's a pretty good spot. Angel finding a wizard of his own.
I'm going to stop spell it and then get that experience. And so at this point, all the runners are looking for strength. Strength is what we need. Strength is the stat we want to see when we level up.
Angel FM actually has just hit level 15. I missed that, but it looks like it... I don't think it was quite what he needed.
I think it was 1 strength. But hey, we got Repel.
There it is. That's all we needed. Crystal MTG now entering Charlotte. We'll get his 100 gold chest in a moment and Fighter's Ring.
And Spy Tile is a green dragon.
That's not a horrible grind either. It's 135 experience each. Depending on how many swings it takes to bring it down, which Angel seems to do all right and says, yes, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, if you've got the resources, and again, with short Sharlock, you should be able to get inside with decent resources to do this. This is not a bad grind spot. I still think the Wizards and Slimes might be better, but yeah, not the worst thing in the world here. Meantime, Nim finally reaching level 15 and looking at his attack power, saying, yeah, I still need more.
Lots more. Let's go. More blues, more wizards. And so it's interesting, right? Because Nim has to walk around and find the fights. His blue slimes are going to be faster than Angel's green dragons, but his wizard fights will be maybe a little bit slower. Whereas Angel gets one every step. I'm not sure what is the faster of the two.
Yeah, the only difference is Angels is going to burn more resources having to use the Hurt Wars and the Heal Wars.
Right. So yeah, he's out of magic at this point. But again, his green dragon does hurt, so there are some free swings there.
Yeah, we've got Angel and Crystal in Charlotte. We've got Nim grinding out on these slimes and wizards, and we've got Arn Polly grinding over near Tangent.
It's just grind and grind and grind. So yeah, what has Arn Polly found here? He's got Magidrakes. I think those are also kind of in that 80 range, right? No, they're just 35.
I'm not sure what Arn is looking for over here. I don't remember anything. The only thing I remember in this zone that was good was the blue slimes.
Maybe the magicians? No.
The Drakeemas. The Drakeemas give good experience, I believe. Yeah, 164 on the Drakeemas. That's it. That's what Arn's looking for.
There it is, Drakema fight. And yeah, Angel FM has to leave out of resources. Can't get any more green dragons. Let's see if he goes back or where he decides to grind up, as Nimimba is just 2 wizards behind in experience. So MTG meets a Golem in Charlock, and it is not messing around. Sends him home.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the Fairy Flute, so I think that pretty much means that the Fairy Flute's at the judges' table.
I'm pretty sure I can confirm that.
I can too, because I would have found it. I unfortunately did not know about the 100 gold chest being the death necklace. The death necklace wasn't on, and went and found the Fairy Flute, thinking, okay, maybe I get lucky.
Yeah, exactly. Now here's the question: like, if you keep pulling the death necklace chest, it still has the chance of being the death necklace, kind of like in the vanilla game.
I have no idea. Does it?
I mean, I think it still wouldn't work as the buff, but I'm just wondering if you could potentially pull it, and sell it for whatever, the 1,000-something gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 in 32. There we go.
I mean, it's a short Charlock. You could feasibly walk in and out repeatedly until you hopefully get it.
Yeah, it's easier than doing it in the mountain cave for sure.
And if I remember right, there was a magic key in there, so you get the key refund.
Alright, Angel FM, the first to level 16, but Namimva hot on his heels, and 16 is not the level either.
No, it's not. Though at this point we can actually do damage to the Dragon Lord. It's 1 damage, but we can do damage.
Yes, the lovely 1 damage Dragon Lord, as long as we've got, a good 150 to 165 heal mores in the tank, we should be able to take him out. Alright, Namimva now hits level 16, gets the news of the 4 power, 1 speed, 2 hit point increase that is not enough.
Yeah, and since Nim and Arn Polly have not gotten into Charlock yet, don't have the fighter's ring, they're sitting at exactly 100 AP, which means they're still not doing damage to the Dragon Lord.
Precisely. And, that does raise one additional point. They will have to go trade in that rainbow drop. Well, actually, no, it looks like Arn Polly's already got his Tristol, so Namimva still needs to trade in his rainbow drop, which is, it's additional seconds before he can actually make the dive once he gets to a level that he likes.
True, but sitting here grinding, you've got the town close by, probably just going to wait. Once you see the level you want, just let the wizard sleepwalk you and death warp you back home, and then go trade in and go.
Absolutely. Use that dragon scale.
Meantime, Tristol is doing the same grind as Angel, going on those green dragons. Again, it's not a bad idea, since you know it's there, you get it every step, and as long as you have the resources for it, it's a good 135.
Yeah, I feel that it's just from watching. I'm kind of keeping an eye on Angel and Namimva's XP totals. I feel like it's about the same, maybe a little faster, except for having to go back and refill. So I think the longer that it goes, the more it benefits Namimva, because he's still on that same pool of MP that he was, that Angel has died and went back on. So you can just be at it for longer without having to restock.
Yeah, but Angel showing off, got the lucky wizard also in Charlock. So every once in a while I might get lucky, get a little extra EXP, but yeah, this it looks to be an about even grind.
As well, I guess Angel has pulled ahead another 1,000 experience points, though, there. And I guess that's the thing, though, right? So Namimva's kind of at the mercy of, maybe there's going to be a dry spell of wizards, and all it gives us are these stupid Druid Lords and Wolf Lords or something.
Yeah, exactly. Nimva's at the mercy of RNG, basically, whereas Angel and Tristol know exactly what they're getting. So Armpali picking up everything, gets the fighter's ring, he's going to get that extra 2 attack power, can now do 1 damage to the Dragon Lord. I do not foresee him going to fight Dragon Lord right now.
Maybe a tickle fight, but not anything for real.
So you and I have ran this seed, so we know what our levels were. What do you think these runners are going to go at? What do you think the level is going to be?
I'll be honest, I don't remember what my level was. I just remember it was a lot.
I will not spoil it because my level was the number I put in our one-word answer that will be shown at the end of the stream.
Fun times. Yeah, I actually, when I did mine, I took an extra level on the green dragon because I think I forget why, but it just on the way I was like, you know what, I better take one more. Because I was not happy with the level that I had when I first was going in and changed my mind a Sharlock dive later.
Not a bad idea at all. I actually went, I think, 2 levels early before I did some more grinding and tried for some swag Hurtmores because, yeah, this is a thing. 102 attack power at level 16 is definitely a thing.
$60 strength. It's just the worst. Armpali gonna talk to this Dragon Lord here, maybe taking a Death Warp and getting some information, right? Because this is Chaos. I think these Dragon Lords can also be chaosed up a little bit.
I believe they can be. So yeah, this might be a wise idea. Just kind of, hey, stop spell hype. But yeah, get some information. See what you've got right now. Do that 1 damage until he kind of dies.
Armpali gets the triple stop spell when it's not a real fight. And of course, the randomizer is gonna do that.
Classic case of rando gonna rando. But here we go, Dragon Lord fight and.
So his first stop spell has no effect. Second stop spell has no effect. Dragon Lord has done just normal Dragon Lord things so far. Third stop spell has no effect.
And that's all she wrote for Armpali as he gets sent back home.
Looks vanillish to me.
In the meantime, Tristal and Angel both beelining it back for that spike tile. I will say that's probably the one good thing about this seed with the short Sharlock. That spike tile is definitely something you can get to really easily.
Yeah, it wouldn't be viable if it was short, right? If you had to make a full dive, it would not be a real viable grind. Maybe the first time you got to it, if you had resources after grinding or diving a full 7 floors of Sharlock. Naminva hitting is level 17 here, realizing there's more to go. And for the first time now, restocking on Hell at the inn in Cantlin.
Yeah, we've got pretty much everybody at 16 or 17, and just so everybody saw, I don't know if you saw it, level 17 gave us a big old whopping 0 strength.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Glorious, glorious 0 strength. The magic number now 12... No, I'm sorry. They're at level 17. Magic number now 14,250. That's what they're looking for.
Angel looking to be pretty close, already at 13,000, so...
Yeah, Angel doing a pretty good job on this Green Dragon grind here. Naminva now looks like taking care of Rainbow Drop. Maybe we'll take a dive into Sharlock. Maybe check and see if there's a Death Necklace there. You know, at this point with attack power where it is, you have to be thinking, I've got 155 hit points. Please let there be a Death Necklace somewhere.
I know, that was my thoughts exactly. I'm like, where is that dang Death Necklace? I need it. I'm actually shocked. Did Armpali have any Fairy Waters in his inventory? Because I'm shocked he didn't make the attempt on that to see.
I know there was one in at least one chest, but a lot of things have happened between then and now. He might have dumped it and used it. Or just wasn't thinking of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of our runners make an attempt to use an item in battle at the current moment, so...
And Naminva making his way into Charlock for the first time. Meets a green dragon.
Gonna hurt more to Green Dragon. And probably one more hit to take it out.
Well, Charlock's infested with green dragons.
It's gonna head for the treasures back here and get the wonderful, wonderful news that there is unfortunately no death necklace.
We'll see. Does he catch it at the 100 gold chest? It's easy to miss the gold and just see gold and not realize. So
Angel getting level 18 and a whopping 2 power, so we can now do 2 damage to the Dragon Lord.
Nice. Level 18 go mode. I mean, at this point, can't you just hope for 3 Hurtmores to stick?
We can hope, but the odds of that are not in your favor.
So the grind continues. And yeah, Angel FM opened up a pretty good lead here at this point. About 2,000, 2,500 ahead of Naminva, who is not on a grind just at this moment. Crystal MTG grinding as well at about 11,000 experience he's at right now. Almost 12, so he's just about level 17. I'm probably still grinding outside of Tantagel, taking out Red Slime for a quick 158 experience.
Yeah, the experience we're looking for level 19 is 16500. So Angel's still about 2,000 away, 1,750-ish. Nineveh's still a long ways away. Still hasn't hit actually 18 yet.
Yep, and the experience just keeps on going. From here on out, I'm pretty sure it's just 3,000 per level, or from 19 plus, I guess. It's 3,000 per level, so then it becomes a little bit easier to figure out how much more you need for the next one.
Yeah, that looks to be correct, if I'm looking at the experience on this correctly.
Remembering to put on that all-important fighter ring, you know, and at this point, you know, that two points actually does meaningful damage.
Exactly, it goes from not being able to damage the Dragon Lord to being able to do 1 damage to the Dragon Lord. It's very important.
Well, and especially also in like low strength fights, right? It can shave, you know, when you're doing 12, 13 swings, it can shave 1 off. Sometimes it means the difference.
Looks like we've got Nim, Angel, and Crystal all doing grinds in Charlock. Saying that Green Dragon, the consistency of it, probably going to be the best grind. Arn Poly still grinding up on monsters outside Tantagel.
And I mean, he's not doing too bad with it. He's actually got more experience than Naminva at this point. Well, they're kind of bouncing back and forth now. So it's, you know, not the worst grind in the world. It's right next to home, which is kind of hilarious that, like, everything you needed was always just, like, right there, 2 steps from Tantagel.
Just still running out of resources. Let's a Star Wyvern send them home. Gonna restock and probably beeline it straight back in.
So it's Drakimas versus Green Dragons. Angel FM still with that solid lead. He's getting there. Another 1,000 experience means, what, like 7 or 8 more dragons? And that's the thing, is they're only giving 135, so it is quite a few to get there. It's definitely going to be no shortage of dragon stew at the end of this seed.
Yeah, our biggest issue this seed is, again, all the Sharlock tier monsters, the Red Dragons, the Axe Knights, the Armored Knights, those things that you normally fight for those big EXP gains, all give you next to nothing. So it's pick your best grind, and sadly, this Green Dragon at 135 a pop is probably the best grind that you can find.
Yeah, and you just throw all of your Hurtmores at it, and then whatever else you can get by punching him before he sends you back. And now that they've got tons of magic points, that allows them to get quite a few out of the way, right? That's if it's being efficient, right, and not counting for heals, they can easily get 20 green dragons.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at 159 hit points, 109 magic points. You sometimes get regular seeds that don't get anywhere near these levels of hit points, magic points, but here we are still grinding because we can't do anything.
And the grind continues. Nimba now out of resources. It's an excellent move, just because. Get out of here, Green D.
There's level 19, and we have 7 strength, I think?
Still not enough. Keep grinding.
I mean, we can do 2 to 5 damage.
So green dragons continuing to just get slaughtered on the screen left and right. They're just piles and piles and piles of green dragons. It's been an interesting seed that is it started out lots of exploration, but pretty much just a long slog of a grind afterwards. Looks like everybody has decided that the Green Dragon is the fastest. We saw some different grinds going on, except for Arampali. Arampali still likes his Drakimas and other things that are right here outside of Tantagel. Naminva was grinding in a zone just to the north of Tantagel that had wizards. They were sleepy wizards, but they gave 263 experience a pop, and then there was some nice other monsters that were close to 100 there. But the consistency of the Green Dragon seems to be winning out.
Yeah, it definitely seems like this is going to be the preferred grind, and the only question at this point is how far do we go? Is level 20 going to be it, or are we going to have to go further? 21, 22, 25? Are we going to go all the way to 30?
Maybe. I hope so. That for... Maybe 31. They're gonna have to grind all the way to Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer.
See, that's what the runners didn't know is to beat this seed, you had to beat Dragon Warrior 2, and then come back and you'll have enough experience to beat Dragon Warrior.
That's how it works. They need the Prince of Canon. You can't do it without him. Angel FM making the long slog to 19,500 experience points. He's got 2,000 to go. Will he be able to make it on this MP pool? Find out on Dragon War.
It's just finding a wizard in his walk. That's the one good thing is there are some wizards down here in Charlock, so you might get some lucky RNG every once in a while and pick up that extra 263 experience, which does a lot to help bolster these 135 green dragons.
Yeah, that one wizard fight is basically 2 green Ds. and you only have to burn one stop spell versus any hurt mores. Although it looks like they're maybe not doing the hurt more anymore and just opting to punch. No, I'm seeing some hurt mores.
Yeah, I think Angel is hurt mooring and then doing a punch if it doesn't finish it. I believe Tristal is hurt mooring as well. Yep, and then we'll have to see what Nim does here in a second.
Yeah, I think hurt more is probably still more efficient than potentially having to burn heal mores between fights, right? The healing costs magic.
We are a little over 1,000 left on Angel's side.
We've got Aaron Polly playing Alif Guard, Coast Guard over here. He's protecting the shores from, I don't know, dragons and drakies, I guess. Drakimas.
I'll say this for all Polly's grind. You know, you might not be getting the best RNG as we see walking a ton in the desert and getting absolutely nothing, but everything here is a one-shot. So you're not having to worry about, okay, do I need to cast Hurt more? Do I need to go expend resources? Do I need to go heal up? You just walk, fight, done, move on.
Yeah, and I mean, he is keeping up with Namimba and Tristal. I mean, he's not out of the money at all. So I think it's just as viable of a grind that these folks are doing on this Green Dragon here. He's keeping up for sure. And, you know, potentially this is another one that the longer it goes on, the better it will be. Because, you know, Nim and Tristal will have to restock health if it, you know, does push into a 21.
Yeah, because there's Arm Poly finding level 19, seeing the attack power and saying, nope, keep walking. Double checking it, saying, are we sure? I'm at level 19. Are we sure this is what? Really?
Level what? 19? We're about to hit the 20? No. You don't even go on 20 in vanilla.
So at this point, what do you think the odds are of any of them checking to see if an item can be used in battle?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody has tried it yet. I don't see anybody with... I don't think anybody stocked up on Fairy Water, so I don't think it's on the top of anyone's mind. But, you know, depending on where attack power is, if that's the play, we might see it. Well, here we go. Angel FM with level 20. Courage and Wit has served him well. 5 power, not enough.
Hey, we can do 4 to 8 damage now. Which
Just
honestly, if we can use Fairy Waters, that actually might be enough. Wouldn't be pretty, but it would be enough.
At 100 and... Oh, I mean, doubles. With that many hit points, you're seeing doubles. You can see opening triples, quadruples.
Yeah, full stack of Fairy Waters and use them all right at the beginning, get as much damage as you can, and then just, you know, you've got 122 MP, 164 HP. We can tank a little bit and try to push through, but...
It is 15 heal mores. Now, but we don't know, does he got sleep? Does he got heal more?
That's right, we don't. I mean, Arn took a look, and all he got was attacks and DL2s, so could be just vanilla, and we don't have to worry about it, but we're not sure.
Crystal catching a lucky wizard right at the entrance of Charlock after restocking the health. How much XP for level 21? They need 22,500 experience. So basically from here on out, it's plus 3,000.
And the question is going to be, is 21 going to be the level? this will probably be Angel's last dance with the green dragon. Is out of resources. But if the green dragon keeps casting hurt on him, might be able to get 1 or 2 more. Yep.
Yeah, might as well just keep plunking away at him if they're gonna let you.
Angel went to the red and still gets 2 more green dragons, and we'll have to see. I don't think he can survive another hurt, though. I think this is going to be it. Go send him home.
Oh, I mean, oh no, I was gonna say some of those hurts can land for just like 2 damage with Erdrick's armor on, but not that time.
Yeah, that time gets sent home. Tristel finding a lucky wizard. He'll be very happy with that experience.
Yeah, those wizards doing a good job of bolstering this grind. As you were saying earlier, you pick up a couple of those, and it, any disadvantage that the low XP from the green dragon does just kind of, there we go, we took care of that.
Yep, and Arn's still doing a great job keeping up with experience, doing this grind outside Tangential. These Drakinos coming just often enough to bolster and give them that extra EXP to stay close.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, with them being a one-shot and actually giving more experience than the green dragons do, they're great. And all the other stuff around here is decent too. This red slime's 158. That also gives more than the green dragon does. Poltergeist and ghosts, on the other hand, are not what he wants to see.
No, just straight runs from them because the 35 that you get from them, not worth it. And right now, it looks like Tristel's going to be the next one to hit level 20 and get the bad news.
The good news is good news. He really likes fighting these green dragons. They're just the best.
I mean, I would be interested to see if we get the chance to see the stats at the end. How many green dragons each of these runners have defeated?
Do we have to put up like the MPAA or whatever thing at the end, like no green dragons were harmed in the filming of this randomizer?
Okay. What do you think? Over under 200 at this point.
Combined or well, actually, for a single person?
Yeah, I'd say for a single person.
I mean, hold on. Now I have to do some math as well. We've been here since level 14?
Yeah, yep. I mean, I don't know if anyone would actually go over 200, but I wouldn't be surprised to see like 170, 180 on somebody.
So I'm just taking 18,000 experience divided by 135 that you get from a green dragon, and that's telling me 133. So my money is on 133 green dragons. I'm thinking somebody picked up 18,000 worth of experience from green dragons.
So them getting level 20, taking a look at the stats and getting the bad news of, yeah, I gotta keep going.
And Nimimba now taking his Death Warp to refill health. Arampali going to probably surpass his experience, not needing to refill anything as he checks his, his stats and says, okay, I'm going to keep walking in this desert. What do I do? He's taking a long, hard look at those stats.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's saying some choice words that, again, we can out-repeat on Restream.
Well, and also maybe thinking about that 164, just like we were saying, perhaps a bunch of fairy waters if we don't know if he knows about that or not, but nope, he's marching again. Coast Guard gonna guard. Meanwhile, Angel FM getting close. He's 3 or 4 green dragons away.
He still has the resources to do it, so.
Naminva selling stuff off. I think we're going to see a fairy water play here.
It's going to be interesting to see if it actually works. Because again, I don't think any of our runners have tested it yet. So sells everything off. It looks like he's heading for the fairy water shop.
Now, Tristal did confirm that he tested it in chat, but he didn't say what the results of that test were. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Then we're going to rest at the inn, casting Repel beforehand. I believe this is going to be a dive.
All right, now, Naminva at level 20. He's got 164 hit points and 122 magic points. So he's got 15 heal mores in the tank, right? Tons and tons of hit points. So there's doubles and triples are possible, especially, you know, in the opening. I don't think... Did he buy those fairy waters, or did he just clear out his inventory?
He bought fairy waters.
He did buy fairy waters.
Loaded up on fairy waters, completely full.
So he's got that going. Now, the problem is that 116 attack power, right? You're doing between 4 and 8 damage. So it's... Those fairy waters gotta work, and they gotta work well. And then you need those doubles and hope.
Yeah, you need those max rolls of the 16 on those fairy waters as often as possible.
I don't think this could be a dive grind, right? He's too far away from the level.
Yeah, I think we're looking for... I think we're making another attempt at a death necklace, and doesn't get it, gets 101 gold.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
But Angel got level 21 while we weren't looking, and looks like it was enough, because he's taking on Dragon Lord.
Yeah, here we go. So level 21, Angel liked what he saw. Takes a swing.
And that got us up to 128 attack power, so we're looking at 7 to 14, which is really what you've been wanting to look at. 12 strength at level 21.
21 is the answer. That's right, it's half of 42, so it makes sense. With those hit points, Orange will do 180 hit points. I repeat, 180 hit points. You could heal more at like 90 and still not heal to max.
That's like almost quadruples that you can get at max HP on the Dragon Lord.
Casually healing to 119 hit points and I'm still in the red. No.
Then finding a wizard on his way down to the Dragon Lord fight, and going to take it on, but gets sleeped, so... Oh, wakes up quickly, gets the excellent move. The extra experience also helps.
And we haven't really seen anything come out of this Dragon Lord. I haven't seen any sleeps. Heal more, I suppose, is still on the table once his hit points get a little bit lower. But so far, it's looking like a nice Dragon Lord.
Yep, just slow and steady, and we've got the HP and MP to do that. And I think Angel's probably got this in the bag at this point. Barring a misspin, you're probably going to get through. But definitely want to take it safe here. Being as far as you had to grind for this one, you don't want to just go for an extra attack when you're low on HP. Yeah, see, it's 56 HP, still does the heal more. Definitely take it safe.
Absolutely. And again, when you have all that HP to spare, it's actually worth it to do that, because then you can just double, triple away.
Nim is actually going to take on some more of these green dragons. Might have decided on the way down, nope, I do want to get one more level.
Yeah, I think he was hoping for a death necklace, and it didn't turn up, and so let's fight green dragons then. But notice he's fighting them. He's not using his resources, so I think he's really hoping for that level to be here.
Which we know it will be, judging by Angel's side.
Yeah.
Meantime, we have Tristol at level 21 as well. We have Arnpolly at level 21. Tristol going to heal up. Arnpolly going to heal up. I think they're about to make their dives.
And get those GGs out, because Angel FM has just taken out a Dragon Lord and is going to be returning victorious with the Ball of Light to the King of Tantagel Castle.
Yep, after grinding all the way up to level 21, Angel FM is going to be our winner this seed. We'll see if we can get a final time here shortly.
And yeah, that's a pro player move there, right there. Level 21 and still, sub 130. We're at, 1 hour, 25 minutes, and I'm just going to call it 20 seconds. We'll get an official time in a minute, but yeah, that's fantastic.
Yep, and here come those stats. Let's see if we get to the green dragon fights.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tristol MTG making his way through the Broken Isles. He's at the green dragon.
And Arnpolly is right on his heels.
Might have a very close second, third here.
And don't count Nim out. He is still grinding away, but could very easily get in that fight right on their heels as well.
Tristol the first to the Dragon Lord between him and Arnpolly. And Green Dragon, 108! 103-1 for Angel FM.
That is a lot of green dragons. $133 hurt wars.
That's how many green dragons he killed too, wasn't it? Oh wait, 133 was the number I predicted. So I just had it on the wrong field. That's all.
Meantime, we've got Tristol in Dragon Lord 2. We've got Arnpolly about to be in Dragon Lord 2. And we've got Nim about 3 green dragons away from level 21.
Yeah, and I'm sure he will go fight that Dragon Lord 2 as well. He's been conserving resources, and once he sees the hit points as well, I'm sure he'll realize that it's quite doable.
Yeah, still got that 114 MP. Plenty of MP for what we need.
Yeah, even if he has to pop a heal more here, just to get up to max or close to it, he should be fine. I'm not sure if he's got herbs for that or not.
I believe he does.
I think the big shocker here, though, is Arnpolly with that Tantagel grind. I think that was a fantastic play. I hadn't seen that area. I think a lot of folks in chat were also surprised by that one. Looks like a lot of folks found the wizard, that you and I did. But that was actually a great play there.
Yeah, he kept up very well with the green dragon grinds. Was not far enough behind to be out of it. And, it's going to be right here with the leaders. And as I said, there's Nim with level 21 and immediately going to the Dragon Lord. No hesitation. So we might see a little bit of a bang-bang finish for second and third. And then Nim's going to probably come in fourth, being the last in the fight, unless something weird happens on the other two sides.
Yeah, so Tristol should be close to the end here. I think he's maybe 2 or 3 rounds ahead of Arnpolly in terms of the actual fight. Maybe 4. He was starting the fight as Arnpolly was just finishing his green dragon.
And there we go. Nim tries to use a fairy water, and that cannot be used in battle.
And now we know that. And as long as he doesn't try to stop spell it, he should be good to go.
Yeah, I'll admit I went at level 19 with the fairy water just to attempt it, and found out the hard way, and was like, okay, well, I'm grinding.
Grind. And Tristal MTG has vanquished the Dragon Lord, as has RM Polly. They are just right seconds behind each other. Get those GGs out.
Yeah, it's going to be almost a photo finish between the two, but Tristal definitely going to get there first, but not by much. And then Nim is in the fight and has it well under control. Will be done very, very shortly.
Absolutely. A nice 1, 2, 3, 4 finish. Brent Williams confirming he had to frame count them, and it was just a half a second between the two.
And we'll have to see if we see the stats long enough to see the Green Dragons on both of their sides. Well, Green Dragons on Tristal's side, and then I think the Drakimas will be the big number for our Poly, see how many he fought.
Yeah, Green Dragon versus Drakima. Drakima Red Slime. I think the Red Slime was also the second star of his grind.
Hey Aaron, how you doing?
Not bad at all. Crystal must have gotten better wizard luck.
I believe so. 114 hurt more, so whew.
Consistent with the Green Dragon grind. Minbud taking his one last heal more here. I think he's just about done with it. Resources starting to get thin, and oh, Dragon Lord Breeze Fire. He's gonna have to pop another.
We still got 2 more heal wars in the tank. We should be okay. Yep, there it is. Get your GGs out in chat for Nim. Coming in 4th place overall this week. Remember, these are just the top 4 runners. There were... Oh gosh, I don't remember exactly how many there were.
I think there's 30-something. There's a bunch of us. So yeah, we've been doing this as an asynchronous race. So over the course of the week, you stream your thing, and we showcase the top 4 at the end of the week. So yeah, great job to our top runners.
Yeah, definitely gave GGs out to all 4 of them. Very, very well done. And yeah, I think we have the actual final standings for week 1, as well as some fun stuff from the submission board.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm trying to see RM Polly's screen go through here. We've got 65 Red Slime, 79 Magidrakes, 55 Poltergeists, 59 Drakimas.
I mean, hey, those lower level enemies giving those higher tier experience definitely kept RM Polly in this, and again, finished 3rd overall. So that did not hurt him at all doing that grind over to Green Dragons that everybody else did.
Yeah, I mean, it had the big advantage of like never having to go back and refill. It was just walk. There was no death warps. There was no having to listen to the king tell you that half your gold got taken in taxes. It just go and fight. So definitely a solid grind and a good turnout.
Yeah, as we wait on Nim's side to see our final stats.
Yeah, we need to see his wizard to green dragon ratio here.
Angel in chat mentioning he gets a 4-week vacation having finished first, because the first place winner of each week automatically qualifies for the playoffs. So Angel is in and doesn't have to worry about the rest of the weeks.
Yeah, you can just sit out. Give the rest of us a chance. No, I'm just kidding. Nice job, Angel FM. Congratulations on the finish and your earned break.
Yeah, meanwhile, the rest of us will slug it out in next week's flags, which, in case you were in here and didn't see, next week's seed is posted in the Discord. So if you are running in this tournament, the next week's seed is up. Feel free to go grab it. run it at your leisure. And if you're top 4, we'll see you here same time next week for our podcast of the top 4.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be fun checking it out. Are the flags the same every week, or does it change up a bit?
They
I
change.
have not been paying attention to. I figure it's random %, so the flags don't matter.
They do change a little bit every week. Each week has a different set of flags that are guaranteed to be on. And if you give me a second, I'll look and see which ones next week is.
Meanwhile, we've got 72 green dragons and 23 wizards for Naminva. So that wizard grind, he picked up 23 of them, which is pretty good, but it looks like they just weren't turning up enough to be viable. So he switched to the old green D.
Yep, and DK putting in flag in chat. This week 2 flags is called probably dependable enemies. Base flags plus monster stats off, monster XP on, monster abilities off, consistent stats on.
Fair enough. Yeah, sounds like fun. I'm going to do mine sometime this week.
Yep, same here. I look forward to holding down my last place, which is where I currently sit in the standings.
Not that much higher than you.
But we have the results coming up on screen, courtesy of our wonderful restreamer.
Probably dependable. Yes. Oh, here's our times. All right.
Oh, big time blackjack. Yep, 21 blackjack. Exactly.
So our top times, and then on to the right here, we have the one word they were asked about what they thought. So we've got lull, grind, powerless, pain, delightful, interesting, blackjack, 21 reference there, weak, yeah, we were definitely weak, noodle armed, yes, indeed, a big old grind for the powerless, cursed, 82 green dragons, another week, prolonged, so I think we see some emergent themes here.
And you see DK and Guelph actually tied 138-38 apiece.
Oh yeah, look at that. So a couple of really close finishes as well, the 138-138 there. As well as between Tristal and R and Polly, that 1 second, well, we saw half second, pretty close.
Yep, and there's 16 through 20.
16 through 20. Welp, jackpot, grind options, question mark, exclamation point, the slime. Boring, green, Dragicide. Where's the strength? 21 weak levels, dumpster fire. That's my personal favorite so far. And fun. We got fun in all caps there from Ursine.
Yeah, only randomizer speedrunners would call scenes like this fun.
Yeah, I think it takes a special sort of special kind of masochism to want to do this to yourself over and over and over again.
And as Matt Scroll pointing out, and restreamers consider it fun too.
Yes, well, they're the ones that make it happen.
Yeah, Matt Scroll would know she's rolled her fair share of dumpster fires, as have I for other tournaments.
Oh, we got crazy things happening. Here's our last one. We've got a big, long string. Why? Abhorrent. And I like these two go together. Grind Wizard 21. So that's what we did, and apparently that was wrong.
Yep. To see, my lovely last place time of 2 hours, 24 minutes, bringing it up every year, grinding all the way up to 21. But, geez, was this a slog? But GG's to everyone who got through this seed and grinded up for it, because it really teaches you a lot about the game, and it's really, really fun to see how the Tri-State Flags and this random percent tournament can change things any given seed depending on what flags roll on, what flags roll off.
Absolutely. So an exciting randomizer random cup, showing off those new flags. The newest version of the Dragon Warrior randomizer it's come along a long ways, and this tri-state option is definitely a lot of fun, bringing all of that randomness and sometimes not so randomness, but randomly not random if it's not random, which is just the way we like it, I think.
Yeah, but as you see, we've got the seed up on Discord for Week 2 flags posted there on screen for you.
So we got probably dependable enemies. That'll be the base flags, plus the monster stats will be off, their experience will be on, and their abilities will be off. Consistent stats are on, and the seed will be up on Discord right now. So everybody have a lot of fun. Good luck with that for these probably dependable enemies.
Yeah, if I want to say GG's to our top 4 from last week, which is Angel, Arn Polly, Ninva, and Tristal. Definitely go big thank you to our behind the scenes crew, Math Girl, for putting on this podcast. We had Kamion Reno Kai and Angel FM doing the tracking for us. My fellow co-commentator, Bailey V. I am Gamer017. And Bailey V, any last thoughts on this week and what we're looking forward to next week?
Thanks a lot for everybody for coming and checking it out. Be sure to check out all of the runners. Follow their Twitches. If you just can't wait for the end of the week to see it, you can see them struggle through it all week long. So check it out. Check out our Discord, and yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next time.